Good morning, guys. It's Christina with Heart Acres Homestead and the Geocache family. I wanted to do a front yard tour just so that you guys could see the jungle that has sprouted up in the front yard here. It's starting to really spread well. I'm so excited. I'm finally getting tomatoes. They're starting to blush. This has just been the best year I've had in quite some time. So I was out here watering last night and gave fish fertilizers to all of the fruit producing plants and got all the watering done out here, but I still got to go and do the back. But there is the pineapple sage that has recovered from my 3-gallon bucket debacle. And these little tomatoes back here are starting to get little tiny guys on there. And these guys are falling over, so I had to kind of grab my shepherd's hooks from the baskets that I had originally had out here that I moved to the back, and kind of stake them back up with that. Sunflowers are almost ready to start harvesting, and the peppers are starting to get really big, beautiful peppers on here. He'll be okay. I'll be out there in a little bit with him. So, okay, so this is the tallest I've ever had my peppers get, and so a couple of these guys are about ready. This one is huge. I've never had a pepper this big. This one was the Big Bertha. And then there's the gypsies. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so the tomatoes are they're getting heavy. Oh, excuse me. Allergies have been kicking our butts this season. It's so funny. Usually I'm early spring and then I'm fine, but I don't know, whatever's going on this year. I got one back here on this one. Lots of beautiful tomato clusters down there. I do have the 2 cucumbers starting to come out, and so as the sunflowers start dying down and I pull them out, they'll start getting more light, and then I can start putting them up on the fence. Look at the pepper on this one. I've never had peppers do this well, so I'm so excited this year. All the tomato clusters. I think these guys are going to stay the smaller one. Here's the biggest ones that I have, and these ones are the yellow ones, and they're finally starting to get a little bit soft, so I should start getting some pretty soon here. There's the baby eggplant Mom gave me that I just got into the ground. We've got another big pepper down here. And I've got my first, this one's almost ready, I think by tomorrow. My first one off of my plants. I've been munching my mom's because mine haven't been ready. I just love these yellow ones. Oh, these gypsy ones. I will definitely plant those again next year. I don't know if you can see the bees. The bees are going nuts in this Russian sage. They love the sunflowers. It's just been a lot of fun having them. Next year, the morning glories, I definitely need to thin them down. They're kind of choking each other out. There was just too many in here. Marigolds doing great. The corn is doing good. So it is probably, it's almost knee high. Almost knee high. And of course, some of them are bigger than others, but so pretty. First one there got eaten by feral cats, so hopefully it recovers. So yesterday, these are the powdery mildew plants. Been trying everything to get these guys under control. Last night I came in here and sprayed them down with milk, And wow, this actually looks amazing compared to yesterday. So maybe the milk really does work. That's exciting. I did pull some of the really, really bad leaves out. So we'll look at the other two in a second here. Mums are about ready to start blooming. Actually, I got a couple right there that started opening. Those were my grandma's mums. All right, so yep. Oh, he looks way better than he did yesterday. Wow. So I still got it going down here. I may still have to come out here and pull these guys off. They're covered. But I cannot believe how much better and more upright it looks already. So that is super exciting. Oh my goodness, super exciting. This guy over here was really bad too. Yeah, so I need to pull this leaf. That one's really bad. Maybe that leaf. But hey, I think we found something that might be working. If I stay on it, maybe I'll still get some squash before the end of the year. The stalks were just covered. Oh, that's a big bee. Oh, that's not a bee. Is it? I can't even tell. Nope, it's a beetle of some sort. Huh. All right, gooseberry's been picked clean. We got 14 jars of gooseberry jam. Oh, I guess there's still a few in there. We'll leave those ones for the birds though. 14 jars, that's pretty fantastic. Rhubarb is still putting new leaves out. And I come and spray them with some soap to kind of help whatever's chomping on them. Never did get to making this area wider yet. Hopefully we can tackle that next year. Lemon balm, it's spreading and getting big. And then first bee balm. I gotta get some weeds out of here too. Second bee balm. Some morning glory volunteers. And this bee balm, for whatever reason, has decided to get tall and spread at the bottom. So yeah, these guys are on their way out. They're getting their seed pods. So I gotta turn those and shake those back inside there. And peony, she got a little bit eaten too. Yesterday I came to the herbs, and not so much this basket, but this one over here, and I pulled all the seed pods for the violas, and the cilantro, which is just so cool. I'd never grown cilantro to seed before, so I was pretty excited about that. So I trimmed them back. I pulled a lot of the dead stuff out, and then hopefully they'll start doing a few more flowers before the end of the year here. And yeah, so that's where we're at. The hubby has family out here that we were able to call, and he brought this awesome trailer. And not all of that was from our yard. We just topped it off. But he brought this trailer so that we could get rid of a lot of that broken down shed in the back, and just all of that garbage in the backyard that's been driving both of us nuts. And so, hey, if you're local Colorado Springs, call Corey. He can hook you up. We're very, very happy to be able to get some of the junk out of the backyard. So, yeah, hanging baskets. They're doing well. They're starting to trail. I got my first hibiscus flower. Well, this one's not a hibiscus. We forget what it's called. Anyway, this was my mom's plant. She gave it to me. It came into the house through the winter, and I brought it back out in the spring, and it's starting to finally get buds. So it should be looking beautiful here really soon. It's starting to fill back out. It got kind of spindly through the winter time. I'm working on getting grow lights in the house for my house plants and the ones that come in through the winter so that they don't struggle so much and can go back out in the springtime. I've got one in there, and a nice friend from the co-op came over and she gave me an AeroGarden, and I'd never heard of them. I've never used it. At this point I don't have the little canister container things that hold the seeds in it, and so I have to order those, but I'm using the grow light aspect on my houseplants and they are loving it, so that's cool. So anyway, that's these guys here. They were getting a little bit beat up there in the tree. I usually have them hanging in the tree, but I needed to pull the dead stuff out and give them vitamins last night, and so I just left them down while I was doing that. I was giving vitamins in the dark last night because it gets hot so quick, and so yeah. So anyway, so there's my hanging baskets, and they're starting to really look stinking cute. Alright, so that's where that one hangs, and that's where this one hangs. So there's my little baskets. Those are the only two I kept. I deconstructed the other ones, so I don't have the energy to keep up with hanging baskets. So next year these will probably be the only two baskets I do again. So anyway, so that's where we're at. Everything's coming along. Lilies are dying back, but mums are coming up. Marigolds are spreading like crazy. We got trash removed in the back. Grass needs cut again. Bee balm and lemon balm needs weeded. There's still so much, but you know, it's good. Keeps me out of trouble. I'm gonna miss this once school starts up and the cold comes. So I'm just gonna really take advantage of it. So best year I've ever had for tomatoes, for me anyway. Actually, just about everything. My peppers, sunflowers I had one year, but the squirrels were able to get to them and they decimated them. And so having them out here out front, they're doing so much better. Keep trying to remind myself too to go slower so that you guys don't get seasick. I went back and watched one of my other videos and I wanted to kind of get sick because I was moving too fast. So I'm working on it. I'm trying, guys. Growing as I go. Promise. But yeah, so there it is. That's my front garden. So I'm gonna go back and work on the cucumbers and water back there, and then I'll try and do a garden tour of the backyard tonight. It's August, what is today? August 13th. So yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.